Howdy and welcome to Thursday's Serving of Daily Bread. This week we are covering Christians in today's world. Our scripture reading is 1 Peter 5:5-7. Young men, in the same way, be submissive to those who are older. All of you clothe yourselves with humility toward one another, because God opposes the proud but gives grace to the humble. Humble yourselves, therefore, under God's mighty hand, that he may lift you up in due time. Cast all your anxiety on him, because he cares for you. Respecting authority also includes leadership within the church. The young men mentioned were probably young elders in the church. They were instructed not to let their position of authority go to their heads. They were to respect those who were older and submit to their wisdom. But submission is not just for the church leaders. All believers are to submit to one another. This way, no one person will rule. As each believer submits himself to the will of the whole, unity will be achieved. Peter also instructed these believers to be clothed with humility. Humility does not mean denying our abilities or worth. True humility is not promoting ourselves or our ideas as being better than someone else's. It also includes being willing to submit ourselves to others without demanding our rights. Perhaps Peter was remembering when Jesus wrapped a towel around himself and washed his disciples' feet. Quoting Proverbs 3:34, Peter told his readers that if believers are under God's authority, they will humble themselves. When they do, God will give them the grace we need to serve him. We do not need to exalt ourselves. When we humble ourselves, God will honor us. After all, God is a mighty God, and he can accomplish anything he desires. When we submit to him, he will exalt us in ways that are best for us and his kingdom. Part of humbling ourselves means admitting we cannot meet our needs in ourselves. He then instructs us to cast our anxieties on Jesus. Why? Because Jesus cares for us. In the original language, it describes God's tender care for his children. God is not a tyrant. When we submit to God, he will take care of us. Thank you, and I pray that you've enjoyed today's portion of Fresh Daily Bread, and may God richly bless you today.